Okay, DJuice and his mates, Team Efficiency as the blue side to the south this time around, and their opponents, of course, color-colored yellow, Team Immortals to the north.
And as expected, Efficiency going with that Borsig Tank Destroy, and then with also the Object 416, and then balancing out with the T-32 and of course the pair of AMX 13s. Immortals just flat out standard. I mean, two AMX 50s, one T-32, two T-69s, slightly lighter than we're used to seeing them going, but still a very standard lineup altogether.
Yeah, I think the T-69s are an answer to the 1390s pretty much. Now they really have to watch out for the Borsig. Obviously, that goes without question. And already we can see Iron Buzz just rolling out, spawning Sly Fox, and it looks like the Immortals are going to the east.
Yep. They definitely
but
are.
But so have Team Efficiency, so watch out, watch out.
So actually, it's like kind of mirroring strategies coming out from both teams. Both teams have a couple of tanks in the center of the field area, kind of roaming around, trying to get vision, and the other tanks have, in fact, crossed the railway, and we're most likely going to see a mixture between an eastern engagement and then the kind of like the tanks in the middle of the map poking back and forth between the railway.
Yeah, I'm actually liking to see the Immortals not just allowing Team Efficiency the eastern front, and look at that. Now Team Efficiency, they've realized, okay, we got to reposition, so they are moving towards the west now. Yeah. Ooh,
oh, wow.
That was close.
Yeah,
that was very close.
Barely dodging that shell. I don't know actually who it was from. Actually, I think it was from DJuice from that Borsig. If that shot landed onto Iron Buzz.
Well, Iron Buzz was going for a tank down south as well. They both missed. But like you said, if you were DJuice, it's a good thing you got that dodge time.
You see some repositioning, heavy repositioning coming up from the Efficiency, completely moving over here to the western edge of the map. I don't really agree with this because I still think that I guess in a frontal engagement.
Yeah, that's why they moved away, because they realized, okay, they're all to the east, and those T-32s can, that T-32 and those MX-50s can really do a lot of damage too. So we gotta split it west and east pretty much. So I don't think they wanted to do that, but.
Just the Immortals forced their hand.
Exactly, and that's the safe move coming from Team Efficiency too.
Zargene is still being spotted here, but no shots can be able to land because of the elevation that is separating these two teams here. Tanaka joining his teammates, and DJuice still kind of lagging behind, but DJuice as well coming up here to join his teammates over here to the western middle part of the map.
Yep, and Hades have to watch out. Look at that. They're cracking shots at him. A couple
but none have landed.
Well, a couple of shacks being destroyed right in front of him, though.
Comics are trying to get some more elevation so he can maybe land some shots from the Hades, but
they really have to watch out for DJuice, though. As soon as DJuice takes ideal positioning, it's just even shooting in the blind towards the middle might land, might connect. So they have to be careful. Iron Buzz, strangely enough, is moving towards the north. I'm not too sure about that, though. The Immortals are not afraid to go towards the center field, and I don't think that's very wise.
Yeah, I mean,
considering DJuice, I don't think that's the wisest option.
Definitely, I mean, taking even one shot from the Borsig is devastating. So,
ooh, yeah, Hades getting the first kill here with his T-32 going first blood, and that was Gun Havoc. Gun Havoc on the Team Efficiency side, the first tank to go down. DJuice is trying to get as much elevation as possible. So basically, he's all the way to the west because there's a slight hill towards the middle where he will get the elevated spot and will be able to shoot even down those craters pretty much, but the scouting needs to be done, so it's all up to Comics pretty much and his counterpart in his 1390 to sort of provide vision. Look at that, DJuice is just really just trying to get as high as possible.
Oh, and T1 also going down on the Mortal side, so they do trade there.
Yep.
It's completely even on the tier points, at least tier points wise. Megajoule still trying in his T32 to get some shots off and even some vision onto those Immortal members, but I mean Hades is doing just as good of a job.
Yep.
I mean both Megajoule and Hades are just completely even right now. I mean they have great positioning, you know, doing a lot for their team right now. And as long as they keep this up, neither team should be in any immediate danger. And what's really just going to decide the set is once those other tanks come out of cover, then once those other tanks start taking damage, that's when we can possibly see who will come out on top.
Yep, indeed. And Heinz Linderman has also crossed with that T1. I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish. He's hugging the railroad up to the north right now.
Oh, Heinz Linderman getting taken out there. So both T1s.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, what is he trying to accomplish?
Yeah, so a lot of vision now being denied from the Immortals. They cannot.
Well, not really. It's just like they're really spread like alongside the railroads.
Yeah,
so there's no surprise as to positioning. But yeah, like once again, that extra T1 might really just prove to be all the difference in the world towards the latter part of the set. Now, yeah, it's just the 1390s are not doing their scouting job right now.
I mean,
they're not. I don't blame them. Yeah, I don't blame them.
There's so many autoloaders on the Immortal side that, I mean, even though you're that fast, because if 4 tanks are focusing you down, it's going to be hard for them to miss all 4 of those shots.
Not to forget, Comics already about half his hit points down.
Yeah, more than half. So, actually, a little bit more than half. Comics here. Oh, I mean, that early shot definitely kind of hindering his performance this particular set.
Exactly. He is trying to get out there in the field, but he's got to be very very spotted by Iron Buzz right now. Yeah, because as long as Comics and his other 1390 mate don't go scouting, DJuice is not gonna get a shot. He's not gonna get a shot. And the thing is, like, yeah, Hades and his other T69 like mate, not to mention of course that T32 are not allowing the scouting to be done on the center field. Comics again being spotted. Iron Buzz is actually just, you know, following Comics around, kind of hoping to finish him off with a mistake. Just cracking a shot into the emptiness with his own loader. Yeah, he's just shooting into the empty air right now, hoping to hit him. But
Hades and Megajoule still in that same positioning here. About 2.5 minutes remaining now, and literally, like, still no damage has been done on either side.
Well, except for Comics.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, except for Comics. But no. Oh, Slyfox taking a shot there.
Yep.
And another one. If he takes one more, he's going to be in huge danger here.
Megajoule trying to retaliate like by shooting Iron Buzz, but he missed. So now Slyfox and Comics both down to half hit points. So yeah, needless to say, the 3090s are very much compromised.
Most definitely. So if I were the Immortals as well, I would be at least slowly trying to make a push happen. I mean, because both Slyfox and Comics, I mean, yeah, but I mean, of course, DJuice is a huge threat. But if Slyfox and Comics aren't in that firefight, I mean, that's a 5v3. And no matter how much damage DJuice can throw down, if you focus DJuice first, you should be fine.
But he's the furthermost back, though. I mean, that's the thing. You have to go through the entire team to get to DJuice.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, you know, but the thing is, if DJuice starts firing and once you get vision on him, this map is so open that there's not a lot of real cover that you can, you know, kind of run away from. And that Team Destroyer isn't the fastest tank as well.
Well, right now, Team Efficiency realizing, okay, you know what, our scouts have been seriously damaged, so they're all regrouping towards their southern base right now, just playing it safe and hoping to draw this.
Quite possibly about a minute and 15 now remaining here. Efficiency moving back towards their starting position, like you mentioned. And the Immortals, not sure exactly what their plan was, but it looks like they actually moved out to the field. At least the Sirius did.
Well, the Sirius was already on the field, so was Hades as well, and yeah, Iron Buzz. Oh, and Hades with a huge load of damage dealt to him. That was courtesy of DJuice. That's about 600 like done crack here for you, and the Sirius taking more damage. Oh, the Sirius is in trouble.
Oh, one more shot.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get out of that.
40 seconds remaining now.
Yeah, but see, I mean, that's the thing. This is a drop. This is a draw. The Immortals, they try to push, but D-Juice was well positioned.
See,
to
and
crack,
I don't understand
crack
why
shots.
Efficiency aren't pushing. I mean, they have a huge advantage now. That damage they dealt onto those two tanks.
With 20 seconds left, and besides, because Comics and Sly Fox are already like to half hit points with this 1390, so I think we're headed down for a draw, and that's going to satisfy both teams.
About 10 seconds remaining. Yeah, Megajoule and Snaka trying to make something happen, but I mean at the same time, it's still risky because if one of their tanks, actually they should have completely risked this earlier on because they could have lost one of their tanks because they